cafeteria, which I'm sure eventually we'll hear the story about why you're called the cafeteria, but that I think is later.
That's a story for another day.
Okay.
No, it's a story for right now.
No. Okay.
What do you mean, nar?
Well, the story is very long because in April, me, Soda, Femi, Brendan, were SQing together, and we were joking in a Seduki set, and all we would say is, "Take their lunch money, take their lunch money. Give me that lunch money. Cap zone, just cap." And that was all we would say. And that's the
only call outs.
The only lunch money. Go ahead.
It felt like you were spamming like a quick check in Rocket League.
Like I'm using tilt controls in Mario Kart?
Yeah. That is what it felt like.
Speaking of your VC, having played with you and Soda recently, y'all are a lot of fun. Are your vibes in VC always that chaotic?
Pretty much. I won't lie. Because, like, we take forever to log in. Like, if you tell us we're fighting C1 in a tournament, we're instantly losing that, not because we're worse, but because we are not focused.
So
we are yelling at each other the entire time.
So have you guys been trying to work on locking in faster? Or are you just going, nah, we ball?
It's a we ball situation. If we win, we win. If we lose, we'll get them next time. We'll do better in a little bit.
We'll lock in later.
Yeah.
Get them back in the losers bracket.
Yeah, we have time to lock in losers for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right. The cafeteria has only played one SAC tournament this season. With what you've said and what you and I have talked about in DMs, you are confident you are going to make finals. Why?
We are extremely confident because we know we are one of the best like actual teams in the bracket, and we know we can beat like most of these pickups. Like, we have not gotten a chance to fight Chocolate Milkshake, but like we can beat them. We know we have seen their comps multiple times. Even if they've seen ours, like finding it is very different than seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
And we know how to win those games if we are playing good on that day at that set.
Yeah. So is part of that confidence? I looked at your send out for a little bit before we went live. Your last 7 tournaments that you played in were all top 3 finishes, were all podiums. Does that give you a lot of that confidence, or is the team naturally confident? How do those results play into the dynamic that you have with the team?
I'm not gonna lie, I did not realize we have been winning that much. I thought we were doing way worse. Cause like, I don't know. We of course are like a fairly new team compared to most of the dedicated teams in this bracket. Cause like we formed like our first tournament wins and good placements were like 2 months ago-ish. Mm-hmm. But like we were like still a pickup at that time and we're now getting used to doing the team stuff. So like we know we're getting better and better every tournament because we are just practicing more. Like we have yet to do a VOD review yet. Legitimately, we have yet to VOD review with each other, but we're gonna work on that this week. We're doing one this week. So
before or after SAC?
Before.
Oh wow!
Nice.
Yeah. But our confidence mainly just comes from us as players. A lot of us are very confident as players. Sometimes to the point of being egotistical. but not most of the time.
Sometimes you're like Icarus, you fly a little too close to the sun, but most of the time you're not.
Yeah. Most of the time we're flying clean.
What do you guys say? Get a quad, get a quad, get a quad right now?
Yes. There have legit been multiple times where Soda said, I'm going to get a quad opening, and I have said, I'll give you $1,000, and he's never got a quad.
So what I'm hearing is you have yet to lose $1,000, but eventually it will happen.
Do you have 1,000 on hand?
No.
You're lying.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to get the quad. If I think he's going to get the quad, then maybe I won't say it. But I'll still say it.
And then you're just going to have to settle up after the fact.
You have installments.
He'll forget about it soon enough.
I mean, if only it were that easy. I feel like people owed money don't forget.
Nah, he'll forget for sure.
Okay. All right. Sure.
All right. I'm sorry, Karma. We're about to spill some tea.
Uh-huh.
When you and I spoke after Qualifier 2, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I, honest to God, had assumed that you won the third place. There was no doubt in my mind. I was like, fucking, excuse
It happened. It happened just like you said it would earlier. So, fun fact: when we're transitioning DRF off and Karma on, Steph says it's going to be so hard to not curse with Karma because I just do it so much. And I was like, really? Sure. Uh-huh. And then I said we should struggle on air, and then we went live. And
I didn't get all my swearing out.
It's so...
I am the devil on Skep's shoulder.
Yeah.
Swear.
Because you have the way that you're used to speaking with your friends, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, people say it to me all the time on lands, like, or when we're playing Cedric or whatever, they're like, Skep, like, you don't talk like you commentate, like, at all. And I'm like... Anyway, I apologize. Please don't execute me, I feel.
What were we saying? I kind of forgot.
I remember. I'm just getting back in the headspace after embarrassing myself.
Cool.
When we spoke after Qualifier 2, I, from the bottom of my heart, had assumed that you won. Because in my mind, the cafeteria runs away with Manta Boat fan club. Maybe they surprise. I don't know. I was really impressed by Cyrii's mental, to be honest. You, after said Manta Boat fan club match, or no, you lost to Manta Boat fan club in semis, and then you placed fourth up against Retro Records, which much respect to Retro Records. Like I say it all the time, you're my goat. You had said that you threw that match because y'all were so tilted.
Okay, I don't think I said we threw. I think we were, because
you implied. I could find the quote.
Okay, it implied maybe, but because to give some more context on the Manta Boat set, the second game, Brendan's dad at like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, right after the cutoff for DC rules, he changed the password on Brendan's Wi-Fi, which disconnected him.
I remember this.
And we had to continue playing that game, which obviously we lost, but we almost got that game 2 win, which was like, it's whatever in the context of we lost the game anyways, but it was like dude, if Brendan's dad doesn't need the password, like, God, it's so annoying. But, after that set, we did lose 2 games, so, credit to Manta Boat fan clubs where it goes. They won that set. I'm not going to take it away from them. No one should. And then the retro record set, at that point, because our goal in these qualifiers is not just to qualify for the final league, it is to win. And when there is no prize, just a podium on the line, we didn't really care that much about beating retro records. Because retro records is a team we fight like weekly in bracket for fun. Like genuinely, we see these guys every single tournament. And like the bracket gods just want us to fight. They want us to have beef. I don't know. But like, I mean, they're chill, but like, we can beat them every set they play. But
except for this time,
because we didn't care. We were like, well, whatever. First is gone.
Yeah,
we can't fight. Chocolate milkshake, the returning winners, go next. We still get our points. Blah blah blah.
But you get more points for third.
It's a 10-point difference. It's fine.
If you got third,
call.
you would be in the top 12 right now, over Tigers and 4.
But we'll beat them next qual. It's fine.
GG go next.
Yeah. Like, it's not like we don't have more quals. We'll be fine. We're going to qualify. That's not like a question.
Mm-hmm. It's just what seed.
Your points determine your seed too.
What I said again. We need some more games so we warm up and aren't.
So you're a sandbagger.
Exactly.
Wonderful. So you guys, by definition of we didn't care, you did grow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just making sure we're on the same page.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, we can beat them next time. Like, we can beat them in finals. Like, throw us in there against them in finals. Let's see what happens.
So there's beef.
Yeah. Retro Records, I will demolish you. See?
Let's go.
I know you've been wanting beef this whole time.
I have been wanting beef.
You've been trying to egg on everybody on this podcast.
I don't mean to deliberately, but yes, it makes good content and it makes good sound bites for when the teams that qualify for finals and we make those team montages. So
true.
Beef.
Okay, so who's like auto qualified?
Right now?
Chocolate milkshake, I will beat you. Triggerfish zones, I will beat you. Who else is in it?
What, do you want the link to the sheet? I'll give you the link to the sheet real quick.
No, I see it.
Okay.
Retro Records. Oh, I already said it. I will beat you.
Are we just going down the list just for the soundbite for everybody?
Yeah, I might as well say it to everyone. Just in case they qualify.
We are an equal opportunity bagger here.
Exactly.
So does that mean you're trying, because you're calling everyone out, are you trying to be the villain, or are you just,
I mean, I'll be the heel. That's fun.
Can die a hero or live long enough to be the villain?
Yeah. That's a statement.
I mean, again, we are like the newest team here. We have not lived very long. We're just egoists. Yeah.
So, Mansa Boat Fan Club.
We will beat them. Run it one more time without Brendan's dad.
How do you feel about Loxjay and Free Flow?
Loxjay.
Sorry.
We have more tournament. This is one of the teams we do have tournament history with. We have beat like Loxjay twice in bracket, I think. We played them in the scrim. It was fairly even, but we won. Like game total, I think. I don't pay attention to it much. And then they beat us in level up. But they completely changed their style to beat us. which is a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to like completely change your playstyle to beat someone, that is a compliment to us.
It's also impressive that a team can completely change their style and still win. I think it's one of those, like, that amount of flexibility from a team is, like, very impressive.
I agree.
But now that we know their counter style, we will beat them. Locke say we will beat you. Run it back.
You're also friends with a lot of members on Free Flow.
Or yeah.
Just close.
We haven't met him much in bracket though. I don't think we've met him at all in bracket. But we will beat them.
Lache and Free Flow both ended up in bronze and went down the Paradigm Starfish. What do you know about Paradigm Starfish?
We played Paradigm Starfish in a tournament, I believe last week. We 3-1 them to reset bracket because we lost in the first round of winners because we were not locked in.
Yeah.
And then we got 3-0'd back because I don't remember why, but
just yeah.
Oh, you haven't bot reviewed, so
exactly. We've never bot reviewed before. But
it'll all come flooding back.
Yeah, truly, we did scrim them today though, like right before the podcast started, and we like sometimes they just have good maps that they're good at because their comp's weird. But we mostly beat them, which is a good sign.
The Scrimbucks are saying,
yeah, you guys back in cafeteria favor. Cafeteria stocks are up. Invest in cafeteria now.
Is any cafeteria stocks ever up?
They are always up with us. Okay.
What you got cooking back there?
We got school pizza. We got some corn. We got. I can't think of what else is in a school cafeteria right now, but.
Okay, we know that you only need to count to 4 to get a quad, so.
Hey. And yeah, we've never gotten one. Soda's never gotten one.
Well, I mean, you start with 1.
And then there's 2. And then 3. And then we kill the last, that's when Wipeout appears. So that's 4.
You're right, the game does count for you. You only need to count to 3 now.
Yes! Did I pass?
Yeah. You flying colors. A+. You graduate. Let's go.
Let's go.
Raw. Carma, the fifth question that I wrote down is Tokyo Smack.
That's not a question, that's a statement.
That is a good question.
As we discussed earlier, this week has been kind of a little much. not the header. Wait.
I will. Don't worry.
All right, where do you want to start?
One, I would like to start with us. The cafeteria is such a bad team. They're so inconsistent. Do you see their comp? It's so bad. Like, how are we losing to VDS? Who picks that gun, bro? Coolest VDS? Like, oh my god, these guys have to be not smart. These guys are so idiotic. My god. But then
for the montage.
But then I have to look at every other team that's lost to them. And like, it's so many of them. Like Trigger Fish, Trigger for Zones. Like, we lost 3-0s to those guys. Those guys never 3-0 people. Like, hello?
Those guys never
second?
3-0 people is crazy.
We don't. Like, it's like, I think it's mostly a struggle with colorless things. because like some modes are just so bad with coolerless. Like Rainmaker is the worst mode ever. Coolerless versus cooler. Like Jesus, you could not think of a worse scenario.
I think the only thing that's worse might just be Clan Blitz.
Clan Blitz is also so bad. Like, I could talk about coolerless versus cooler matchup forever. It's so bad, and yet we're losing to it, man. Please lock in. Retro Records, like, come on. Like, we play these guys all the time. How do we lose to them sometimes? Like, we know what they do. Like, we should have the download by now, no? Like, none of these teams have, like, downloaded us. So, like, be consistent against us, no?
I mean, so, like, if none of them have downloaded you, the question becomes, why haven't you downloaded them?
Well, one time we threw. we can have the download, but we can throw. Okay, the throwing is way more important. That gets us out of the set faster, so we can yell at each other faster.
Mm-hmm. Well, but you don't VOD review, so why are you yelling at each other? Come on.
We yell at each other all the time. Like, even after we win a set, we will yell at each other all the time because, like, we know when we're yelling at each other, we're not. Well, we're mad at each other, but, like, it's a, hey, we are trying to grow as a team, not your dog water. Even though that's what I'm saying. I'm calling you dog water, but I just want you to do better so I can do better.
What do you guys yell at each other about?
It's mostly consistency. Like, because we're coolerless, if we separate, we will. If one of us is not playing consistently good, they need to speak up about it, and then, like, the other team can put more weight on their back.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, we call Milk our carry because he is a VDS goat. Sometimes he will just get quads on people for fun.
So you'll never say, "I'll give you $1,000 if you drop a quad right now"?
I will. Don't doubt that. He's just never said it. But we, like, sometimes Milk just gets down on himself because he is just the youngest out of all of us.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's just like, tell me that so I can look in your general direction and help you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But sometimes he just does not speak up because he's a child and stupid. But I will continuously yell at him for it.
Okay. Let's go, Milk. It's okay.
Look, again, he is our GOAT. He carries us. Without Milk, we lose.
Mm-hmm.
But he's also an idiot.
The duality, I suppose.
The duality of teammates.
I mean, that's our team in a nutshell. I won't lie.
The GOAT, but sometimes not the GOAT.
Exactly. Sometimes I have to yell at you.
Sorry, Karma. I apologize. My brain just went out the window.
Yeah.
Who are you bagging this weekend?
Oh, who am I bagging? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm bagging Lockshare for fun. I'm bagging Triggerfish Zones. Actually, it depends on who's on their roster, because if it's a repeat roster, I'll bag them.
I think the better question might be, who are you not bagging for fun?
Who am I not bagging?
What we've kind of established over the course of this conversation is that you'll just bag whoever.
I'm so sorry.
So, like, you know, who's on the list of teams? Who's on the nice list? You know, who's on the not getting bagged list?
I looked at Qualifier 3 signups like right before the podcast started. And Fishy, my goat on 37 Beautiful Boys,
is not eligible.
Darn it, man. That's my goat.
I'm leaking that here. Ain't no way that's passing our verification team.
Goat. That's Fishy.
No.
Dude, I had someone not to bag, man. Now I have to think about the answer to the question.
I'm sorry.
The list is really that long, huh?
Let me see who's... Oh, is Lego Fortnite available?
No, they are not eligible. In fact, we already told them that they're not eligible.
Okay, I mean, I guess chocolate milkshake, because I guess I'll be locked in during that set. All right. I guess that's my answer. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I can't wait to stream that match. Genuinely. So make it happen, or else.
I mean, you can set up the bracket, so we do, you know? Like, you can see the matches you want to see.
It's the second time that someone has suggested bracket manipulation tonight, and that is illegal and against my honor.
But what if you get to see the cool matches, no?
You might just win.
I mean,
just win.
What if I don't want to?
Oh, loser, thrower, always knew you had it in you.
Dude, that's so mean. Hello?
Things you can only say when your friend is on the podcast.
Can we ban them? Hello, that was so mean. I'm so sad now.
It's okay.
I'm dropping because of that.
Starting the strike.
Yeah.
Skeptic Aliens is a butthole. Don't play SAC.
Skeptic Aliens is a butthole and didn't rig the bracket for me. Not even in my favor, just so I could just let me fight the top team. Hello?
You're right.
I see the matchup.
Anyway, Karma, I think we're all tired, and I think if we say anything else, we might continue to embarrass ourselves.
I've said nothing embarrassing. All I've said is I'm going to beat everyone, and that is not embarrassing.
You're right. Go off, King.
I can't wait to see the clips. I cannot wait.
Dude, I was telling Carma this. I don't think this is public knowledge, but our plan, and is a tradition for SAC, is to have team montages for the teams that go into finals. It's always really fun. It's a lot of work, so please be kind. Excuse me. And I want clips of you saying you're just gonna win in the montage, and I think that's really funny.
Make sure to get Milk's POV on stream so you know you can get the quads in. Okay.
Oh, you right. I got you.
Yeah. Get Milk's POV and get the 52 POV because it's 52.
It's either gonna get a quad or do absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
Whose POV should we not watch?
I'm the support player on the team, so probably not me. Unless I'm playing, well, I can't leak the comp because I don't know if it's been seen on the stream.
Okay,
but
don't leak
you know,
or do leak the comp. Okay,
I played Bamboo. If I'm on Bamboo, maybe watch me, maybe don't, because sometimes my Bamboo is not doing anything.
Yeah, that is the duality.
Yeah, of support.
Of just playing the game in general.
Yeah. Karma, do you have anything else? Well, number one, how do you think you're gonna do this weekend?
Gold bracket for sure.
Where's the I'm gonna win energy, bro?
I just said gold bracket for sure. Hello?
Bro, hello? What are you, Triggerfish Souls? Going out round one?
I'm no, hello. I beat those guys. I would never be like them. They can run it back if they want, but like we're not losing.
Heck yeah. Go in.
Uh,
GG. Easy.
But if we get top 4 again, we get top 4 again. But the goal is always to win. Like I think I said it earlier, but the goal with the qualifiers is not to qualify, but to win.
You got 2 more chances.
We can do it in one.
All right, let's go. Anything else you want to say?
Follow me on Twitch, Karma Fox, where you can see the cafeteria. Make sure to prime sub over there. Give
Let's
subs.
go. Let's go.
We also have a team Twitter, cafeteria, the cafeteria SPL.
Mm-hmm.
And follow me on Blue Sky because I'm going to start posting over there because it's not Twitter.
That's what everybody says, and then they don't.
Well, I don't like tweet much anyways, so it's not like I'm doing much different.
We're gonna let you go, and Raze and I are gonna close up shop.
Finally, letting me go.
Hey now.
You're free. Just stay and call though.
Okay.
You just mute.
All right. All right.
All right. We've been informed of some very important information. We're frozen, Raze.
OBS is doing OBS. I heard.
Yeah.
So
thank you for being here, Raze. Do you have anything else you want to say?
No. Follow IPL wherever it's relevant. Watch SAC. Subscribe to us on Twitch. Subscribe on YouTube. Become a member. All that, support the scene. I would appreciate it.
I agree. The YouTube's been doing numbers lately, so go support the YouTube. Thank you to all of the wonderful people who have come together to make SAC happen again this year. It truly means the world. And thank you to the players who play SAC, who give us their Saturday. I am just so elated that so many people have come out and made SAC thing. So thank you. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you for being here again, Raze. Thank you to Karma, Cyrii, and DRF. And please look forward to seeing them all play this weekend here on IPL with SAC Qualifier 3. With SAC Qualifier 3.